What's up, guys? How you doing, man?
How you guys doing? Doing well? You guys?
Name's Isaac.
I watch you guys on Twitter, so.
Oh, let's go. Let's
My
go.
friend watches you guys a ton.
Oh, we had to close out the contacts app here. All right. Grant, what media day is this for you?
Media day number 5, actually.
5?
Yeah.
Scale of like love and hate media day. Where are you at?
Starting to get towards the end, so starting to love it a lot more. But even then, like, media day has always been fun. You know, I try to have fun with it. It's it's one day of the year you get to really get a chance to connect with everyone. So you try your best to establish those relationships and let people know that we're thankful for you guys as much as you guys are, having to do your job every single day. We got to tell you guys thank you every now and again.
All right. Well, you're the first one to tell us thank you.
Thank you first one ever in years.
I just love being here. Kyrie yesterday said that he's ready to see you in a bigger role. He was part of your recruiting you to come here. What does that mean coming from Kyrie, and what bigger role do you think is?
Yeah, it's super special, honestly. Kai has been phenomenal, and just the communication with me, not only coming to the team, but while I'm on the team. And he's asking me to be a good leader, a person that people can rely on and look to, not only for on and off the floor. And I'm just excited for maybe, more offensive opportunity, as well as, continue to lead a defense. I had to step up. There's no, body behind you to try and push you. You have to be that leader and that voice. So I'm excited to be that.
He also said the 4 is the easiest position, and he thinks himself as a 4 and thinks that he's like anybody can play that in the NBA.
Listen, 4 might be one of the most difficult to guard if there's a talented 4, but the easiest position to play on the offensive end is what I'll say, because you are able to be involved. You don't necessarily have to handle, but you can handle. But you don't have to necessarily shoot, but you can shoot. So it's you kind of can get – it's the most versatile position in the league is what I'll say. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of ass. You have to guard point guards. You're going to have to guard centers. So figuring that out, I tell Kyrie try to do the same. If you can guard Jonas Valanciunas, let me know.
What's the next level of your game?
I feel like the next level of my game is just continue to expand. Offensively, the shooting is there. Defensively, I've guarded some of the best players in the league at a high rate. So just continue to expand, whether it's, utilizing screens, be able to make shots off of that, being able to, be able to create a look if you need it. But honestly, most times you're going to be in a position where you're going to be closeouts and opportunities and deal with that. So making sure you make the right read every time and make sure you have the best optimal shot every possession. And then really just continue to expand on both sides of the basketball. Honestly, it's really being able to negotiate and navigate screens. That's my biggest thing for this upcoming year, is being able to guard a guy like Darius Garland, but when screens are coming, not just in isolation, because I'm a great isolation defender, but I'm trying to be better in the pick and roll. And also off ball, chasing guys off screens, not getting fouls, being mindful of how to squeeze through or get behind this guy to be able to contest. And something that Derek White was really elite at that I necessarily wasn't. So that's my expansion. I feel like there's still a lot more to go. I always think oh wow, you're only 24 years old. You probably have a lot more to grow, but you just got to make sure you work hard enough to do it.
Yeah, you establish yourself by doing certain things in the NBA, and now it's take it to the next level by adding the rest of that.
Absolutely.
Marcus Smart one time said, "I'm not gonna lie, Grant's so annoying. It's hilarious. Love you though." Luka the other day said, "Grant talks sometimes too much." What is that? I think this team needs somebody like that. What is your mentality, or how do you why do you talk so much, basically?
It's just my personality, I feel like. It's one of those things I say, be authentically yourself. And I encourage everyone to be that, because it allows you to really feel comfortable and feel like you're valued for who you are. And I try and tell people the first day I meet them, I'm like, either you're going to hate me from the start or you'll love me from the start. If you hate me from the start, you'll come around. Eventually, you'll just be like, that's just Grant. You may be annoyed by me, but you won't hate me. But I always say it's going to be some type of, I'm always going to be there for you. Even with the annoyance, even if I'm pissing you off every now and again, one day or two, that I have your back on and off the floor, whatever you may need. And that's how I try and tell every one of my teammates and people in my life, is that I'm always going to be there for them no matter what situation I'm in.
Luka's going to need you this year to stand in the way of Tex. That's what Luka's going to do.
Hey, he might stand away my way every now and again. Definitely.
Just go over and get that tech for him real quick.
I'll make sure he's taken care of one way or the other.
What's it like to guard Luka?
He's special, man. Some things piss you off just because of how the tough shots that he makes and stuff that looks so slow that you feel like you're in place for, and he just makes a shot. But it's so special watching him play, because he creates opportunities for others. He puts the ball on the money every time he passes it. And it's really impressive just because, you wonder how he got to be that successful, because, he works hard, and to be able to just like naturally be able to come off a screen, and you can't play him in certain coverages because he just dissects them, and to be confident enough to have the handle where it's not super quick, but guess what? No one's taking it from him. Like that stuff is like really, really impressive to me to watch.
Who's the best shooter on this team?
Argument. We'll see. That's a real big argument. So
most people come in and have said themselves. Markieff said himself. Hardy said himself.
Listen, those two guys aren't even in the competition. Listen,
a lot of Seth Curry love.
Respectfully, it's got to be between Seth Curry, Tim Hardaway, myself, and those are really the top three. And then Kyrie. Those are the top four.
Can you give it?
Luka claims he is, but Luka's so inconsistent. Let him go. I said, outside of that, those four, like you actually have to like sweat. Like if you miss a shot in a spot, you're probably gonna lose it. So I would say Seth. Honestly, if I'm gonna be transparent, Seth, then me, then Tim. Okay, because I think that Tim is similar to Luka. He can be streaky, but when he gets hot, it's very bad for you. Versus when next thing you know, if you're missing a couple, he's pissed. Let's just say I'm pretty even keel, so I'll be good.
Give us a good Jason Kidd impersonation.
All right, y'all, man. We're going to get to practice and just, are we good? I need to hear from you guys. Yes, all right. I need to know to be able to talk to you guys. When I ask you something, you got to respond so I know what was going on. All right, guys, Grant, the other day, he told me he came up to the basket and he said he could dunk. He caught 3 lobs in the other basket. And then he comes to their basket and we're going to play the clip. And this is what happens.
We've heard about this, about him playing a clip if you're missing a dunk. So,
this is dunk, and it's okay because Grant was super excited. We got to be able to laugh at ourselves, right, Grant? We got to be able to laugh at ourselves. So, yes, Coach. Yes, and if we can laugh at ourselves, we can laugh at each other. It's never personal. Don't take it personally. We're going to get each other better. And it's just like very calm, very like soft demeanor, but also to the point.
Everybody has said tell me.
Respond to me. I need to hear from you guys.
Okay, can I ask you 2 riddles? All right. Riddle. A cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed in town for 3 days and rode out on Friday. How is that possible?
The horse's name is Friday.
Dang it. Second one. How good are you at math and angles?
I'm terrible at geometry.
Okay. A rooster lays an egg on top of the AAC. The roof is at 48% angle. The wind is blowing east at 12 miles per hour. What side does the egg roll off of?
Wait, whatever the 48% angle is, right? So, wait, say the question again.
A rooster lays an egg on top of the AC. The roof is at 48% angle. The wind is blowing east at 12 miles per hour. What side does the egg roll off of?
The wind shouldn't matter.
Roosters don't lay eggs. Hens do.
I overthought it. Hens do.
I thought you were going to miss them both.
Oh, no. I make them both typically, but like you said, it didn't happen.
He told me this whole story on the way here. He's like, I'm gonna do these riddles. I'm like, he's gonna get one of them. He's going to get one of them. And
at least I made one this time.
He didn't even blink that first one. He had that one.
All right, last one. Are the Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl?
Absolutely not.
Who is?
Oh, listen, it may not win a playoff game. I respect the defense because, my guys are on the defense. Micah, DeMarcus, all those guys are great people.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm an Eagles fan. So let me just say, they're not best team in the NFC East. And then think about it, NFC might be between us and then the 49ers. I don't see how the Cowboys make it through. They might lose. The Vikings might come back and end up making the playoffs and beat the Cowboys. That's how the season might go.
Yeah.
Lively did the EAGLS.
chant. Hey, I'll do the same. But listen,
he did the whole chant.
That's a young man. Fly Eagles fly, baby. Fly Eagles fly.
All right, man. We appreciate you.
Oh,
thank you.
One more.
Oh yeah, one more.
Do you have a question for us or for Mavs media in general? We've been asking everybody.
Ooh, the biggest question: if you were to create your perfect starting 5 of the Mavs, I would love to know that. You can do it on the next.
On the team right now.
They're on the team right now. Do it on the next pod so I can watch it.
Okay, you have to come back and be a guest on the pod, and then we can talk about all-time starting 5.
Because I can't give away information, so it has to be the following pod that we respond to it.
Okay, all right, we'll do it.
All right, guys.
We got you. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, man, really excited you're in Dallas.
Excited to be here. Thanks for having me.